We're now on the iPhone 16, but I want to use the iPhone 8 Plus for the couple of days to see how good it actually is in 2025. So stay tuned because the final result might surprise you. Now let's take the obvious out of the way. This has the old design of the iPhone 6 and above until the 8, even a little bit of a 5 with the home button here. And not a lot of people really like and respect this design anymore because it's a really old design. I mean, I think the reason why the iPhone SE, the first generation, failed is because it has the design of the iPhone 5S. And then the second and the third generation failed because they have the design of the iPhone 7. So people, they don't want the button here anymore, they want gestures and stuff like this. And the idea that Apple doesn't let you use gestures, even though it has the button here, it still won't let you use the gestures. It's kind of sad in a way, but I do understand where they're coming from. Now that we have the design out of the way, let's go to a more delicate thing. Why do people buy especially iPhones? Well, first of all, it's the ecosystem. So iMessenger and stuff like this works perfectly on this device. FaceTime's no problem. The only thing is that when you're typing, the screen feels a little bit small. Maybe it's just me, but the screen feels a little bit small. The reason why I'm saying this is that because the screen is small, how you can see, the keyboard here is not the best one how you type and stuff like this. So for me, when I'm trying to type, you know, the screen feels a little bit small, but this is just a personal preference. It won't affect everybody. Now let's talk about the cameras, because in 2025 I thought these cameras are going to be useless, but they're not. So this is a 4K recording of the iPhone 8 Plus using the back camera, the main camera. It's not the best one, but it's not that bad, keeping in mind that how old this is. And this is how the microphone sounds. Now this is the front-facing camera. Again, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, you know, and especially how much this phone costs right now, pretty sure it will be worth it. So yeah, how you can see, the cameras are pretty good. Maybe you'll expect a little bit more today, but they still do the job and stuff like this. And to be fair, I pay about 60 pounds for this phone. So for 60 quid, I'm pretty happy with what results. Now, the thing is that there's not a lot of things that you won't be able to do on this phone. Believe it or not, even gaming is still an option. You still get Apple Arcade if you want to use that. You still get, you know, Apple Music if you want to use that. Apple TV if you want to use that. You know, Netflix and all these streaming applications will work. Most of the games, Call of Duty and stuff like that, will work. And the idea that I can play Call of Duty on this phone, right, it's pretty madness. So it's one of those phones that you can buy even for your kids. Even if they play games, you know, they'll be able to play games. All the social works that you will probably want to use and things like this. So how you can see here, I got all the social applications. So every single thing will work on this device. Now, is there a reason not to buy it? Well, probably yes and no. Now, one of the main reason is the iOS that you're running on this device is 16. That's the latest one that you can do. So you can't update to the latest one. But still, if you think about it, we're under iOS 18. That's 2 generations behind. It's pretty good. I will tell you right now, it's pretty good. Now, you do have to keep in mind one thing about this phone, and that's the battery health. Now, the battery health is one of those things that you can't really do nothing about it, but you can change the battery. So I'll give you an example. This phone has 78% battery health. Now, what that means? That means that I will have this phone, in my pocket, 50%, everything goes well, everything is fine, and out of nowhere, poof, it's shutting down, or it's giving me 1% left. So I would recommend changing the battery if you're going to buy this phone. Now, changing the battery at Apple is really expensive, so finding a third-party shop that it will do it, it's going to be hard. So that's on you. I can't recommend nobody and things like this. The thing is that the fact that you have an iPhone, old, but you can do every single thing that you want to do in today's era, is pretty madness. And especially I pay 60 pounds. Again, it's madness. The thing that you can do with this device is madness. And will I recommend it? Probably yes, if you're looking for an iPhone, but I will probably update to something better, like an iPhone XR. That one is about £100, 110 here in the UK. So I'll go for something like this. But you know, this is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.